Coming up on today's show, it's that time of year. Our class of 2011 turn their tassels as we celebrate graduation. A group of NCCC performers illustrate the dangers of texting while driving, and Senators Maziar and Grisanti present a small business seminar at our school. Stay tuned.
Do you feel you're just way too busy to earn a college degree these days? That's what I thought. With the flexible learning options at NCCC, it's a lot easier than you think.
If you are having trouble getting the schedule you want, have other responsibilities, or just don't want to spend the time or money to drive to campus, you can enroll in fully online or hybrid courses at NCCC. Hybrid courses, or blended courses, mix online facilitated instruction with on-campus face-to-face classroom instruction. In this format, students usually attend about half of the time on campus and half online, saving travel, time, gas, and even childcare expenses. NCCC also offers 100% online courses and degree programs. Online courses allow you to attend class from anywhere as long as you have access to a computer with an internet connection. You can work at your own pace and enjoy a good deal of flexibility, but each online course has definite timeline and weekly deadlines.
You got to make sure that you log in a few times a week, at least 3 or 4 times a week, because you have deadlines. You have to, when you sign in, you have to chat with other students, and that kind of creates your attendance, if you will. The deadlines for your projects, you know, it could be a Saturday night at midnight. But if, you know, as long as you get the work done and you do your part, you know, and make sure you submit your work, it's very easy to use.
You have to be responsible for your own time and for your own schedule.
I log in every day by habit, and logging in every day helps me stay up to date. I'm constantly, you know, reminding myself, but if I'm logged in for 15 minutes, and then the next time I'm logged in for an hour, when I get my work done, it still counts as being online and being part of the classroom.
I think people become more open-minded, and it's easy for them to share ideas, and it's interesting that the professors, they also participate in the discussions.
Most professors get involved in the discussions as well. They participate, help keep it on track, keep the subject matter relevant. I can have classmates that are in other countries, and that's kind of a neat experience too. And they're there, and you know, and yet you're still communicating, and it's just like they're sitting next to you.
I'm definitely going to advise online courses to the people who are busy, who doesn't have time to drive to the college all the time, or for those people who just want to take a couple of the courses, and it's easy to do this from home, so they just can make their own schedule and do it anytime.
So if you're like me and feel that you can't take on a traditional class schedule, then check out the many flexible learning options at NCCC.
Visit the website at niagaracc.suny.edu/academics/online or call 716-614-6222 to find out more information about e-learning. The 2011 Niagara County Community College commencement took place for the 47th time on the morning of Saturday, May 14th. 320 graduates walked the stage to receive their diplomas, while 1,400 members of their families and friends watched on. The day is one of excitement and a sense of accomplishment for so many of the students who worked so hard to have the opportunity to walk the stage. It is also a gratifying day for the administration, faculty, and staff who participate in the event and share in the moment. The ceremony featured NCCC Board Chairperson Bonnie Gifford as Master of Ceremonies for the second consecutive year.
I'm Bonnie Gifford, the chairperson of the Niagara County Community College Board of Trustees. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I would like to welcome you to our 47th annual commencement ceremony. I know I speak for the entire board in offering my sincere congratulations to the NCCC class of 2011.
President James P. Kleisik also addressed the graduates and thanked the many people who made it possible for this special day to happen.
My message, graduates, is simply one of congratulations to all of you and to all of us here today and those here with us in spirit, because today we all share in the joy of your success. Your certificates and degrees are just a start. Now it's up to you to use them to improve your own families, our neighborhoods, and our communities. Thank you for letting NCCC play a role in this important part of your life. Congratulations and good luck.
NCCC alum and Niagara County legislator Renee Kimball also gave a rousing speech to the assembled students as well.
We believe in investing in educational excellence. We believe that we receive a tremendous return on our investment. Educated future leaders who are able to compete in today's global economy. We believe in investing in people in an effort to better the quality of life. We believe in investing in Niagara County Community College in order to better a student's college experience. Graduates, you are the ones who have defied the odds. In spite of the hardships that you may have faced, be it as a non-traditional, an international, an economically disadvantaged, a physically disabled, and a traditional student, or the first person from your family to graduate, your presence here today signifies to this room of witnesses that yes, you made it. Your hard work, sacrifice, dedication, and discipline was worth it. No one can take away from you this transformative crowning achievement in your life. You made the choice to obtain a higher education. Education is knowledge, and knowledge is power. Now, what you do with this newly acquired knowledge is solely up to you. Just keep achieving. Never give in, never quit, never be defeated, and never give up, because the only person who can stop you is you. Be a world changer. Challenge the status quo. Never limit yourself, but believe and succeed. Believe in God, believe in yourself, and believe that you can overcome any difficulty that comes your way because you are so prepared. You are so well prepared. Niagara County Community College has prepared you with the skills necessary to empower you to overcome barriers presented by an ever-challenging global economy. Remember, this is not the end of the road, but this is only the beginning.
The keynote speech was provided by William Ross, an NCCC board member and head of the Niagara County Legislature.
In a very few minutes, you're going to walk across the stage. You're going from graduating student to alumni. You're becoming an advocate for NCCC. And it's awfully important, even with all your duties and responsibilities, that you stay involved with your community college. Because you're the ones, if we ever get to the point with lack of space, lack of money, you're the ones that can plead the case for expansion, for more money to be generated, so every student in this county can get a community college education. So please carry that with you today. Now, for everybody assembled here, we hope your path is straight and true, and your future bound with tremendous opportunities. Again, congratulations to the class of 2011. Let's hear it.
One of the highlights was a beautiful rendition of Time to Say Goodbye, sung by professor and coordinator of music at NCCC, Lois Hall, Lisa Serace, a 1992 graduate, and 2011 graduate, Brianna Presley. The second annual Wingstock event took place in the NCCC Gymnasium on May 14th, sponsored by the NCCC Alumni Association and Student Senate. Some terrific music and entertainment was provided by Everyday People and Murphy's Law. The event featured a chicken wing cook-off with Buffalo Wild Wings, Favorites Pizzeria, Flora's Cafe, and Ray's Sanborn Pizza by Dana, all competing for prizes. The wings were judged by those in attendance, as well as by celebrity judges Mark Mistriner, head of the NCCC Culinary Department, and Tim and Dana Schmidt of the new Below the Falls website. Favorites Pizzeria won the People's Award, and Ray's Sanborn Pizza by Dana picked up the top prize as chosen by the celebrity judges. It was another great alumni event and enjoyed by all who took part in the fun. Our nursing division held a pinning ceremony. Each nursing graduate is presented a pin. This pin symbolizes the completion of the nursing program and later identifies the registered nurse to patients. During the ceremony, a member of the faculty, as well as a member of the student body, each addressed the crowd.
And as you enter the workforce in your new role, you will feel empowered by your nursing knowledge. You will laugh, you may cry. You may feel a bit overwhelmed at times and exhilarated at others. But the one feeling that you will never forget is the satisfaction at the end of the day when an assessment or an intervention that you made contributed to saving a human life.
The relationship we have with our clinical instructors is very complex. They are more than just a teacher. They embody what it means to be a professional nurse and taught us how to conduct ourselves in different situations that you would never think you would be in. These aren't lessons that are in a book or available to learn on YouTube. Thank you to all of you, because for that we will carry these lessons on forever.
This past May, the NCCC Small Business Development Center held an event which invited entrepreneurs to come and find valuable information on starting or running a successful business in Niagara County and beyond. This event was sponsored by Senators George Maziarz and Senator Mark Grisanti. Attendees also listened to guests from the local business community. Jeannie Skivington provided several tips to effective networking.
And remember, networking begins from wearing a name tag to thinking about those people who say to you, you ought to do speaking for the schools. Really? Why? What would schools want with me? I come from a sales background. You know, it's really opening doors. It's calling, it's looking up Niagara Community College and finding out who the small business development person is. Try to get an email address, send the email, try to talk to them, set an appointment, go chat, and here I end up here. Networking never ends. Networking is what we want to comfortably do, naturally do, and at the same time accept the fact that it might lead you nowhere. And that's okay, because there's always another opportunity. In order to network, we've got to believe in opportunity, and that's certainly something we want to do. Remember, in order to catch any fish, you want to cast a net in different places and see what comes of that. And if nothing comes of it, move on. You've learned something. You will learn something from every experience, and then you can keep going, of course.
Congressman Louise Slaughter of the 28th District recently toured the future site of the Niagara Falls Culinary Institute and Hospitality and Tourism Center at the former Rainbow Center in downtown Niagara Falls. NCCC President James P. Kleisig took Congresswoman Slaughter on a tour of the first floor of the facility and reviewed the latest architectural plans for the three-story complex with NCCC board members F. Robert Sadeo and Gina Virtuoso. Congresswoman Slaughter provided $100,000 in funding for the culinary labs in 2010 and has been an early supporter of the project. The $17.1 million project is scheduled to be open in the fall of 2012 and will include a fully operational restaurant, pastry shop, wine boutique, and Barnes & Noble bookstore. It is estimated that the Niagara Falls Culinary Institute will eventually house between 800 to 1,000 students, faculty, and staff. Students from the NCCC Theater Arts Department created a 30-minute performance piece titled It Can Wait, a reference to the issue of texting while driving. The college was awarded a grant from the Allstate Insurance Company Teen Safe Driving Project to develop this piece. Written work was solicited from the NCCC student body on the topic, and the theater students worked for several weeks transforming the writing into a show, which includes music, movement, and scenes depicting the consequence of texting while driving.
Did you not even any question my family? What were you doing on my life right before my eyes? Right things on my grandma. What were you doing, 16?
What happened here?
Look at my eyes. I swear I'm trying to memorize. All over the place.
Tell it to the judge.
Welcome to traffic court. Let me advise you of your rights. You have a right to an attorney, you have a right to a trial. If you plead guilty, in addition to any penalty I may impose upon you, the Commissioner of Motor Vehicles could revoke or suspend your license, or any certificate of registration you may have for a vehicle. You have all been summoned here to determine who is at fault for the accident that occurred on April 1st, 2011. Mr. Corey Bieber, you have been charged with failure to yield to a pedestrian. Mr. Jamel Mack, you have been charged with jaywalking. And Ms. Angelica Tabal, you have been charged with driving while texting, all of which resulted in a traffic accident. How do you plead?
Not guilty. Your Honor, this is what really happened. I was just cruising down the street with the windows rolled down, the wind in my hair, listening and singing to JB's. When out of nowhere, this idiot randomly crossed in front of me when clearly there was a no walking sign in front of me. So I had to slam my brakes, nearly hitting him. Thank God I didn't. But then this woman, who obviously wasn't paying attention to the road because she was too busy texting, slammed right into the back of my car, destroying it. I was the victim here, because if both of them were paying attention, I wouldn't have to be here right now.
Your Honor, I was simply walking across the street playing Angry Birds when this lunatic comes speeding and almost killed me. I don't know if he was on drugs or drinking or texting, whatever. I just know I'm not in the wrong. So please do not find me for being an innocent bystander.
Primero, yo no entiendo cuál es la corte.
English, please.
First of all, I don't understand how I ended up in court. The only reason I rear-ended his car was because he abruptly hit his brakes. Yes, I was texting, but that was only because mi hermanita me dijo que su novio me lo dejó.
English, please.
My sister just found out that her boyfriend was cheating on her with her best friend, Quentin. So I was going to her house and I texted her, I'm 5 minutes away, when he hit his brakes and I hit his car. Y segundo, yo no entiendo cómo yo escribí las 4 palabras más que
English.
Second of all, I don't understand how me texting 4 words is worse than this dude singing his heart out and not paying attention to the road. And finally, you can't sit there and tell me that no one here ever texts while they drive. We
will have to consult with our jury to determine who is at fault. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, how do you find defendant number 1?
What do you guys think, jury? Is he innocent or guilty? Come on, guys!
How do you find defendant number 2? And how do you find defendant number 3? All of you could have easily prevented this accident from happening. So I find you all guilty. Court dismissed.
Wait a minute. Who here can honestly say that they've never texted while they were driving?
True. But 2 points on my license and a $150 ticket is hardly worth it.
Good point. Then there are the more serious consequences, too. Over 5,000 a year are killed and almost 500,000 more are injured.
Maybe we should all take a moment to think about all the awesome things we might miss out on if we keep texting while we drive.
Yeah, like interview for my dream job.
Impress someone special.
Inhale fresh air on the beach. Try something I've never done before.
Taste some new food.
Travel around the world.
Crush on a cutie in math class.
Compose music.
Climb a mountain.
Act like
fall in public. Ask silly questions.
Accomplish my evil plan. Notice how good I look without even trying. Nag my mother.
Neglect to tell the truth and get away with it.
Walk around naked.
Win an Oscar for Best Actor.
Wait in line for tickets to see my favorite band.
Admire a work of art.
Argue about something pointless.
Assist my friends in the best April Fool's joke ever.
Introduce my friends to my parents.
I stay with my little sister.
Initiate new friendships.
Test drive a Lamborghini.
Boom, boom, boom.
Treat myself to a spa day.
Take a hike in the woods.
Texting while driving.
It can wait. What are you doing?
What do you mean?
You're not even paying attention to the road, and on top of that, you're speeding.
I'm not going that fast.
You're going 60 in a 30.
And your point?
My point is you're going to kill us. Or more important, you're going to kill me. I swear, if I die and you survive, I will haunt you for the rest of your life.
Over-dramatic much?
Excuse me, I don't want to die.
Oh, calm down. Worst case is we get into a little fender bender, or I get a ticket, which I doubt will ever happen because I haven't received any tickets or gotten any accidents.
Well, it's the first time for everything.
Hey! Hey, you! Yeah, you! What's your name? Can I get your number?
What are you doing now?
Trying to get a few numbers. Oh, it looks like we gotta chase them.
Slow down!
Just relax, this road is deserted.
It doesn't matter. No girl's number is worth it. What are you doing now? On the phone and speeding? I swear, I'm never gonna ride with you again.
I'm on the phone, so rude. Hey, so I was thinking for the party. I was just bring my iPad and then
I'm sick of this. Now pay attention to the road and slow down.
Rude? Whatever. Let's fill this awkward silence with some jams.
You're hot when you're cold. Yes,
you are a horrible driver and an odd person.
How am I horrible driving? Because I text and drive or because I get a little distracted?
All of the above. And because you dance with your eyes closed while driving.
Give me my phone, I got a text.
No, I can read it.
No! I'm in an important, secret conversation with someone.
Okay, James Bond. Then the conversation can wait until we get to where we're going.
Can I please have my phone back?
No.
Ha, got it.
I swear I will haunt you for the rest of your life.
Have fun haunting no one, because nothing's going to...
I told you so.
Welcome to traffic court. Please tell me, what were you thinking?
I don't know.
Well, according to the police report, you were, texting, speeding, dancing with your eyes closed, and reaching over into the passenger side, all while driving.
My eyes were not closed.
With all the items on this list, that's the least of your troubles. You do know that texting while driving is illegal, right?
Now I do.
Not only could you have injured yourself and the other drivers in the road, but you had a passenger in the car. Very irresponsible. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I obviously wasn't thinking about anyone else who could have been involved if the accident was more serious. I'm not saying I will completely stop texting while driving overnight, but I definitely will be working on it.
Honest answer, but not good enough. This court finds you guilty of distracted driving. Court dismissed.
Your car travels 100 yards every 5 seconds on the highway. Would you close your eyes for 5 seconds while driving? It's the same thing as texting and driving.
Do you feel you're just way too busy to earn a college degree these days? That's what I thought. With the flexible learning options at NCCC, it's a lot easier than you think.
If you are having trouble getting the schedule you want, have other responsibilities, or just don't want to spend the time or money to drive to campus, you can enroll in fully online or hybrid courses at NCCC. Hybrid courses, or blended courses, mix online facilitated instruction with on-campus face-to-face classroom instruction. In this format, students usually attend about half of the time on campus and half online, saving travel, time, gas, and even childcare expenses. NCCC also offers 100% online courses and degree programs. Online courses allow you to attend class from anywhere as long as you have access to a computer with an internet connection. You can work at your own pace and enjoy a good deal of flexibility, but each online course has definite timeline and weekly deadlines.
You got to make sure that you log in a few times a week, at least 3 or 4 times a week, because you have deadlines. You have to, when you sign in, you have to chat with other students, and that kind of creates your attendance, if you will. The deadlines for your projects, it could be a Saturday night at midnight. But if, as long as you get the work done and you do your part, and make sure you submit your work, it's very easy to use.
You have to be responsible for your own time and for your own schedule.
I log in every day by habit, and logging in every day helps me stay up to date. I'm constantly, reminding myself. But if I'm logged in for 15 minutes, and then the next time I'm logged in for an hour, when I get my work done, it still counts as being online and being part of the classroom.
I think people become more open-minded, and it's easy for them to share ideas. And it's interesting that the professors, they also participate in the discussions.
Most professors get involved in the discussions as well. They participate, help keep it on track, keep the subject matter relevant. I can have classmates that are in other countries, and that's kind of a neat experience too. And they're there, and yet you're still communicating, and it's just like they're sitting next to you.
I'm definitely going to advise online courses to the people who are busy, who doesn't have time to drive to the college all the time, or for those people who just want to take a couple of the courses, and it's easy to do this from home, so they just can make their own schedule and do it anytime.
So if you're like me and feel that you can't take on a traditional class schedule, then check out the many flexible learning options at NCCC.
Visit the website at niagaracc.suny.edu/academics/online or call 716-614-6222 to find out more information about e-learning. Thanks for watching NC3. Our NCCC website is always current with the most up-to-date information, so if you want to find out more, just check out niagaracc.suny.edu.